Why is it lopsided? Is that the camera's fault? Might be the camera's fault. Let's see. Can I fix that? Please? No? Fine. Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's watching right now, but just for the heck of it. Yo, bros! This is We2Play, the Brenton Brushworks of YouTube. I guess I'll explain myself more so once people come over. The short version of the story is I am really tired and exhausted. Not only because I had an inspection that I had to be completely prepared for today, which has left me little to no time to edit my videos, but also for the fact that just trying to edit and convert my videos, even with the flip video camera, has been so tedious and long. Like, unbelievably long. It kind of makes me a little bit upset, to be honest. See, imagine trying to upload Super Mario Odyssey, and you have 3 different videos you need to convert. Now imagine if it took 5 or more hours to convert all 3 of those videos just so your computer can recognize them. And then after that, you have to combine them together, which costs more time. And then after that, because I can't record the commentary as I'm playing the game, I then have to spend more time recording the commentary to all 3 of the videos, which have finally merged, which probably took like an hour or 2. And it takes more time just to upload that. It's this long process that when you have a hectic schedule like I do, you can't commit to it very well. It sucks. But considering I've been rambling on for 2 minutes, let's just get to the meat of this video. I'm going to find and catch a Shiny Pikipek. Thank goodness that was the first Pokemon that showed up this time. A Shiny Pikipek right here live. So you guys know that I can catch shiny Pokemon. I'm not just lying through my teeth about these shiny Pokemon I've been getting. Because here's the fact. I looked at all my footage. There wasn't one time I showed myself catching a shiny Pokemon. The only time that really kind of happened was when I hatched a shiny Poplio. Which, I could have been a lot more enthusiastic about that. But considering it was 1 in the morning and I was just so tired, I guess that's understandable. But the only time you've really seen me find, well, quote, find a shiny Pokemon was when I hatched that shiny Poplio at the Pokepelago. I want to say Pokepelago, but now I want to say Pokepelago because that actually does kind of sound like it makes more sense. And I am wasting too much time. Now, in case you can't tell, I turned the battle effects off because this is going to be a long video. I don't know how long, but it's going to be a long video. The last thing I need to be doing is waiting a minute just to watch everyone attack. That's the very last thing I need to be doing. Alright, so I have an idea of how I'm going to do this. I'm going to pluck 10 times. And then after the 10th pluck, I will use one of the berries to restore the power points of pluck. And then we're going to take out the Pikipek that has 1 HP right now. And we'll work on a different Pikipek. And we'll do that over and over and over and over again until I manage to find a Shiny Pikipek. I have no idea how long that's going to take, but I've learned one thing. Even with the Shiny Charm, which unfortunately I forgot to show that off, even with the Shiny Charm, this could take forever. This could take hours before I find a Shiny Pikipek. Now here's a cool thing, and I'll mention this when people start coming by again. If I click a bag, and I use like a raspberry, which is used to recover from a burn, even though, you know, Vero's not burned, I won't actually use that berry, but it will work as a turn. See, I got 911 raspberries. If this works, the number will still be 911, no matter how many times they do this. I'm pretty sure the Pokemon Company's going to fix that in the next games. Because that's kind of cheating in a way. It really honestly is. You know what? What doesn't kill you make you stronger. Something like that. I don't know. So, that's my plan. Regardless of anyone's watching live or not. I feel like I've hardly done anything this week, and I want to just prove that I can find a shiny Pokemon on my own. Now, a Shiny Pikipek, anyone can get that. But let's just say this is the stepping stones to more Shiny Hunt videos. I refuse. Hold on, Raspberry, 911. Told you so. But I refuse to Shiny Hunt every single last entire Pokemon, even if it's only from Pokemon Sun, in every single live stream. No, not happening. I got better things to do than that. So if it's something like a shiny Yungoos or a shiny Tentacool, something like that, you're probably not going to see me live stream it. However, if it's a harder Pokemon or a more exclusive Pokemon, like, let's say, trying to think, like, let's say Piplup. Let's say that I found a Piplup on this game, which, you know, if you've read all the comments and know how that works, Piplup can only be found on a certain day and only after scanning enough ID things, QR codes. So if it's something like trying to get a shiny Piplup, or dare I say a shiny Marini, you know, some harder Pokemon like that, then I will consider live streaming it. But I'm not live streaming myself trying to catch every single Pokemon in shiny form. That's just crazy. That doesn't give me much time to do anything else, and that also means that I can't just shiny hunt on my own. It's easy for me to just catch eggs or to keep shiny hunting while commercials are going on for certain TV shows. I feel like that's the best time for me to be shiny hunting. And I don't feel like recording myself doing that, no matter where I am, whether it's my house or my mom's house, because mom doesn't want me to be recording in her house. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna risk what little sanity I still have remaining to do that. So now that I'm done ranting, how's your day been? Fine? Good. Moving on. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. You have to understand, I'm really exhausted right now. Fortunately, no one else is here. I'm only half paying attention to the battle right now, in case you couldn't tell. Hold on. Ah. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do something. Hold on. I will be right back. Don't worry, that's not a shiny Pikipek. I promise. Trying to keep myself from having to take trying to keep myself from taking breaks. So I've got a water jug by me, and I just got up to turn off the heat because it is already stifling in here. How many plucks do I have? Okay, 12. 12 out of 20. I can keep doing this. I'm not gonna bother to keep count. Someone else can do that, or I can do it later on. Either way works. But I'm not gonna count how many Pikipeks I encounter before I find a shiny one. I just don't have the energy to do that at all. Alright, so that should have been my 11th peck. This other Pikipek's gonna call for help again. In case you couldn't tell what was happening. I used False Swipe on Pikipek first, and then I used one Adrenaline Orb. Because they are very, very, very handy if you're trying to shiny hunt through an SOS battle. So handy. But, now that Pikipek's pluck is 10 out of 20, which is half, okay, first off, I'm going to use Leaf Blade on the Pikipek with the lowest HP. Because the one thing I don't want... Hey! Someone's watching! But anyways, the one thing I don't want is for a Pokemon like Pikipek to use Struggle. That would not be good. That would ruin my mood significantly. So now that there's a Pikipek with full HP on the field, I'm gonna go over here, use a Leopard Berry. These are so good to have when you're shiny hunting. A Leopard Berry can restore 10 power points, or PP, to a depleted move during battle. This will keep Vero from having to use Struggle. And I'll use it on Pluck every time it gets halfway down. In case you couldn't also tell, Vero is also holding leftovers. So Vero can't possibly faint at all. I mean, it's a level 2 Pikipek against a level 100 Decidueye. What were you expecting? Now that all that is done, I'll use False Swipe again. And so the circle of life continues. Wait, what happened? Oh, wow. Pikipek had an Orange Berry. I actually didn't know that was gonna happen. Whoops. That's kind of funny, though. It's like I tried to prepare for every possible contingency, and Pikipek happens to have an Orange Berry. Kind of ruins the cycle just a little. Just a teeny bit. But you know what? It's fine. I'll use a Ross Berry, which means I'm not actually using a Ross Berry. I'm just wasting a turn. Until Game Freak patches that up. That is your way to cheat during these SOS battles. I don't think it's dignified, but whatever works, make it work. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Until Game Freak fixes it, and then you'll have to figure out a different way to do things. Ugh. You know, I advertised this live stream on YouTube about 35 minutes ago. That way, possibly people would see it ahead of time instead of me just dropping it on the last second. And then I also put up an ad for it probably another 30 minutes later. Or earlier. 30 minutes earlier. And yet, no one's here. There was like one person, but it was just one of those people that just tries to see what's going on, and when they find out, ew, this looks disgusting, it's not professional at all, they just leave. Fact. You can get mad at me all you want, but that's a fact. If a person's live stream doesn't look professional, people are probably gonna leave. That's just something you have to accept when you're doing stuff like I'm doing. And when you don't have the right technology, or a good computer, or blah blah blah, hashtag real world problems. I don't care. If I'm not doing this for anyone watching, I'm doing this for myself. And then anyone that decides to watch it afterwards. I'm gonna get a Shiny Pikipek. I promise that. I will not stop this live stream until I find a Shiny Pikipek. I'll probably have to lower my voice at some point, but... Or, you know, just stop talking altogether. Although those times are awkward. I've experienced many of those times during my Shiny Pikipek hunt videos. Not fun. Not entertaining. Not right. Oh. And so it begins. I'm already getting stiff, and I'm already just blabbering gibberish at this point. Waiting for you, Adrian. Waiting for you. That's all I can say. Till then, I'll just be slogging along. I'm gonna get some water. Whoops. Okay, move that, because don't lose the cap to the water ball. That wouldn't be good. Especially if it spills. Hashtag more real world problems. I don't understand the hashtag thing, though. See, I'm one of those people that were born in the 80s. So it's like there's a lot of things that weren't out when I was born. There weren't cell phones. There certainly wasn't 3D gaming. Well, unless you count the PlayStation. I can't remember when the PlayStation came out, but there were some 3D games for the PlayStation. Whoops. Not paying attention again. I swear, if I accidentally run from a barrel because I'm too tired or I'm not paying attention, I'm gonna be a bit steamed. I'm gonna be very, very, very salty. I can promise that. That won't be good for anyone. Not me, not you, and not this whole live stream. So let's make a vow. If I start to get too distracted, where I forget to do something, let me know, okay? No one's here. I don't know why I'm vowing to anyone, because no one's here. I mean, so far so good. I've technically used 20 loose now. Not loose. 20 pecks. Which means I've been Oh! Hello, Mr. Sunshine! See, this is why I wanted to record at 4:30. Because you can tell that time is going by. I've been here for almost 30 minutes already. Wow, how time flies. Well, not quite 30 minutes. I think we got 10 more minutes until 30 minutes because I started the live stream later than I wanted to. But still, oops. Okay, hold on. First, get rid of the weak Pikipek. There we go. And now I use a Lepa Berry. Because chances are, the Pikipek with more HP isn't going to feel like it needs to call help. The less HP a Pokemon has, the better chance it has of calling for help and calling an SOS Pokemon. It can still happen, but it won't. Wow, I set myself up for that. But usually doesn't happen. There's a rarer chance that would happen, and it just happened. Now we got 2 Pikipeks with full HP. Fine. Great. Good. I guess I'll use Leaf Blade on this one that just appeared. 'Cause that's smart, I guess. Alright, let's try this again. False swipe on this Picky. I just messed up. It's not a big mess up, but it's one I have to make sure I'm paying attention to. See, I don't need to move the cursor at all when it comes to which Pikipek to attack. So since I moved the cursor, I'm going to have to make sure to move it again or I'll attack the wrong Pikipek. If that makes any sense. My back already. My back hurts already. Alright. Let's see if we can... Whoops! Sorry. Trying to set myself up for more relaxed. Not sure how well that's gonna work, but I'll try. Okay, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Did the sky get brighter? The sky did get brighter. Ah, it's getting later. Alright. That's a little better. That's a little better. Okay. Let's see. No. I'm trying to arrange the screen, so... Okay, can't move that back any further. That would be bad. Oh, but I can't. Because those are moving forward. Can I move this closer? No? Jeez. That sucks. Okay, now that I'm done complaining for the moment. Oh, this is going to be a long live stream. This is the point where I run out of topics to talk about. Oh, jeez! The camera almost tipped. Okay, move that back. There we go. The last thing I need is for the camera to fall again. That was not funny when it happened on the live stream of me completing Pokemon Sun and Moon live. I remember that. If there was a big accident that happened while I was recording, I'm going to remember it. Like Super Mario Odyssey. Episode 0.7. Haven't seen it? Go watch it. That was the lowest of blows that was going to happen on Odyssey. There were ways I could have prevented it, but I didn't do a good job preventing it. So, it is what it is. It just shows you I'm human, you're human, we're all human. It also shows me how incompetent I can be, honestly. You know, if this gets too long, I'm going to have to completely change how I hold this, because leaning over like this to view my game and to push hard enough so my game stays level, or as level can get, because I can tell this isn't completely leveled, but to keep it still and to be able to view what's on my game screen as well as my cell phone screen, I'm having to arch my back a lot, and that does not feel good. I don't care what age you are, if you arch your back for too long where you're leaning over, it will hurt. I'm 30 years old, I'm not a geezer, but it still hurts. Gotta be careful not to do bad posture for a long time, or ever if you can help it. Once again, random things not necessary for a live stream. I'm trying to think of this one song right now. It's like I heard it, and it would be just a funny, ironic, dumb thing to talk about. Oh, yeah. I watched this video from PB and Jeff of a remix that was done for their Donkey Kong Country 2 playthrough. It was something like, Donkey Konga, come down and save me. Please, Donkey Konga, come on down and save me. I know I'm singing it wrong, but you get the gist. Maybe. I don't know how many of you watch PB and Jeff or Peanut Butter Gamer. But I like him. I really do. I can thank my brothers for introducing him and, well, I can thank my brothers for introducing me to Peanut Butter Gamer. It's hard for me to find good content on YouTube sometimes, because some of it's just kind of mindless. In the words of Ultimate Hero, it almost makes you feel stupid just watching some of the videos. Like it's actually draining your brain to watch some YouTube videos. Now, don't take that offensively. That's just how some of us feel sometimes. Like me and Dakota. Ultimate Hero. Alright. Time to rinse and recycle again. This is the third time I've done this. And it already feels like it's been too long. Hasn't even been an hour yet, and I'm already exhausted. You know, now that I think about it, why did I decide to do a live stream if I'm exhausted? Because it might make me more exhausted to continue to do a non-stop shiny hunt until I can find one shiny Pokemon. If I'm already exhausted, wouldn't doing a live stream like this make me more exhausted? Not really smart if you ask me. The deed's done. I'm not going to stop until it happens. Or until I completely lose my head. But hopefully that won't happen. We'll just have to see. Too bad no one's watching me right now. I suppose I need to get into the habit of announcing my live streams way earlier. But you know, for me, sometimes choosing a live stream is just something that happens in the middle of the day. Because sometimes if I decide I'm going to do something a few days ahead of time, all of a sudden something may happen regarding my family, or I might just feel too tired to do it. Like, for example, Super Mario Odyssey Episode 12. You can't find it? That's because it hasn't been uploaded yet. Aside from all the nonsense about how long it takes to convert and upload and edit and blah, I could have gotten all that done today. I mean, I only had an inspection. It's not that big of a deal. But you know, sometimes after I can't. Vitamin D. It's because I don't have enough vitamin D. It's snowing outside. There's no sunshine. The only bright thing in the room is Blitz. And that's if I can find them. By that I mean my Shiny Pikipek plush. It kind of makes me want to see a community question, but at the same time, who's going to answer it? Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know that for a person my age, it's kind of unorthodox to have stuffed animals of any kind, Pokemon or otherwise. Although, if you're a big fan, like I guess you could say I'm a big fan, people collect memorabilia. You know, stuff from Mario, Rabbit, Skyrim, South Park. Not that I watch South Park. I do not watch South Park. I just want you guys to know I'm just making references. It's like if I said people collect stuff from Overwatch. I have no interest in Overwatch. Partly because I haven't played the game, but also just because, I don't know, Overwatch doesn't seem that interesting to me. It's another first-person shooter that's multiplayer. What else can be said? We all have our opinions, and I'm sure people are going to get mad at me if they actually watch this and love Overwatch. But it's just not for me. The only way I would get into Overwatch is if I actually try it as not a let's play, but just as a let's try on Coen Bros. Because I don't own a PlayStation 4. So I can't record Overwatch right now anyways. Even if it was on Steam. Ugh, let me talk to you about Steam though. This is a true story. And I don't know if TimCD is listening, but if he is, maybe this will explain some things. I do have a Steam account. I used to, operative word being used to, have Steam on my Windows Vista. Now let's talk about Vista for a moment. It sucks. Moving on. So I used to have Steam on my Windows Vista. That was only because TimCD, a person that I praised in one of my way older videos for saving my Windows Vista computer, which honestly can't be saved any further than it has been. He helped save my computer. The guy is so nice that he bought me Undertale for Steam. He bought a digital copy of Undertale for me for my Steam. And I got to try it for a little bit, although I got stuck at this one point because morels, something like that. I don't even know. My point being is, I kind of actually did want to play more Undertale, and more so after starting my YouTube channel. For a few months after that, I thought, hey, playing Undertale on my YouTube channel, that would be pretty awesome. So here's the truth. This is real. I got on my computer, tried to fire up Steam, and it was asking me for my username and password. It's like, okay, no problem, I'll give it to you. But I mean, I have so many username and passwords. So eventually I'm sometimes going to forget some of them. So that's kind of what happened here. The issue, though, is that when I said I couldn't remember it, send an email to me, it would bring up this separate window that had nothing on it. Like it was trying to load something, but it could never load. And I could never retrieve my username and password, ever. So recently, a couple months ago, King Shy Guy 92, who I featured in my last video, I haven't seen how many people have seen it, just because I'm busy, blah, blah, blah. But I featured King Shy Guy 92 for the first time in one of my videos. Something I wanted to do for Super Mario 3D World before my flip video camera. Enough about that. King Shy Guy 92, I'll just call him King Shy Guy, came over to my house to help me with Steam. And he found a way to change my password. But I swear, this is true. Every single time we put in a new password and put it down for my username, Steam would not accept it. It was this endless cycle where we would keep changing the password. I would write it down word by word, letter by letter, symbol by symbol. We would know the password left to right, backwards. And Steam wouldn't let us in. Now, we don't think it's Steam's fault. No. We think it's my computer's fault. Windows Vista, some kind of security thing. And if you want to know anything about Vista, it's that Vista has so much security nonsense that you can't turn off for the most part. It's just absolutely stupid. So, that in mind, for some reason, I am the administrator on the computer. I'm the only one that uses my Windows Vista computer unless my brothers are getting music from me or showcasing music from their handsets. I'm the only user on my Windows Vista computer, and yet they won't let me do anything unless I get permission from the administrator. And the administrator is me. They asked for this password, but darned if I know it. It was probably something in a user manual that I don't even have anymore. Bottom line, it makes me ticked off. So to end this story as quickly as I can't get on Steam. There's no way for me to get on Steam. Windows Vista was the only way I could get on Steam. My Google Chromebook. Those apps are all terrible for the most part. And I'm probably sure I mentioned that before. But there are apps that you would think, hey, you could find anywhere. But with the Google Chromebook, at least the older version I have, you can't even get the Steam app. You can't even get the Steam app. There's a lot of apps that are things people use a lot of the time that you can't get. Like Audacity. Audacity is something I use frequently, whether I'm adding music or I'm recording the audio for my HD videos of Super Mario Odyssey. Can I get on my Chromebook? No. All that's on my Chromebook are these half-baked audio programs that either don't work or are corrupted. There was one time, and I mentioned this, on episode, I'm gonna say either 5, 6, or 7. One of those episodes, I record the audio entirely for that episode using my computer. This one audio program. I don't know what it's called now because I couldn't give it on. But I was using this one audio program to record all the commentary for Super Mario Odyssey. Once it was done, I pressed stop. It acted like it was saving the audio. Where, I don't know, but I was hoping that would be like the Google Cloud place, whatever it's called. After a few minutes of waiting, it said that something was wrong with the audio, and I lost it. I lost that entire audio footage. That entire 30 minutes or so of audio I recorded was gone. I don't know what's with me and technology. I know how to use some of this technology, or I'm pretty good at understanding it, but I swear, for some reason, I have like a black thumb when it comes to technology sometimes. I mean, I'm using technology to record this. My 2DS's technology, this camera's technology, but I don't know. Sometimes it just seems like the most basic things to do, like to plug in a microphone and press record. Sometimes my computer just doesn't want to do that. Sometimes my computer doesn't even want to do that. I mean, yeah, it's Windows Vista's fault, but at the same time, Windows Vista isn't to blame if, like, let's say, I found this one video downloader. I even purchased a license to use it. So here's the thing. As long as the video is legal, that it can be downloaded. Like, let's just say one of my videos. Let's just say I want to download one of my Amazing Island videos from way back when. With this program that I have now, I can do that. And I tested it. And I could do it. But imagine, the next few days when you try to do it again, it just doesn't work. And you can't figure out why. That is my life sometimes. That is my life, where something seems like it should be simple, but it turns into the biggest hassle ever. That is my life sometimes. This is what happens when I don't have anyone to talk to. I'm sorry. It's way too easy for me to vent. And it's way too easy for me to get carried away with my venting. So, Once again, I'm sorry for anyone that's watching this and finds it distasteful. I don't want to be a negative Nancy all the time. But I mean, there's just certain things that sometimes happen, so it keeps happening in my life that just kinda makes me lose my patience. And my resolve. Pretty sure that would be the correct term. Resolve. By the way, no Shiny Pikipek yet. I've been at this for 45 minutes. Not bad, though. Although I recorded Super Mario Maker videos that have lasted longer, and I usually don't get exhausted before the first hour's up. You know what? This is different. I'm not playing umpteen hundred Mario levels created by other people. No. I'm just fighting the same Pokemon over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and you know the rest over again. Until I can find that one shiny Pokemon to vindicate how many hours and minutes I put into a single video to find it. I did mention that I have the shiny charm, right? Right? Even with the shiny charm, it's taking this long. You got a 400 and something chance out of 1 to encounter the Pokemon. And no matter how many Pikipeks I encounter, that percentage isn't going down. That's what I failed to understand when I got excited about the shiny charm. The percentage of Pokemon you encounter through SOS battles doesn't increase the chance of a well, no, that's not true. That's not true. I forgot to mention that after like 75, let's just say Pikipeks, your chances do go up slightly. I can't remember how much, but one of my friends said that during a live stream. So, there you have it. For the most part, I am just relying on pure dumb luck. There's nothing else I can do. Except make sure I don't hit the run button or hurt 2 Pikipek at the same time. It's like the only things I can do. And of course, watch my move set. Just try to pay attention. Stay on this monotonous routine of doing the same thing, who knows, 100 times over again, until I can find that one shiny Pikipek. Welcome to shiny hunting, everyone! Yes, it became easier, but no, it's still not for everyone. It takes a lot of guts, determination, and other stuff I can't remember. I'm sure some people have mentioned it before. But it takes a lot to shiny hunt, you guys. Considering I've been at this for almost an entire hour and haven't found a shiny Pikipek at all, that should tell you something. Anyways, hello to the one person online right now. Welcome to the live stream. Hi! It's Adrian! Yes, you made it! Hi, Emily! Hiya! You guys just made my day! I was venting again. It wasn't fun, but I was venting. So I've been at this for almost an entire hour now. And I promised myself and the viewers that I would not stop doing this live stream until I found one Shiny Pikipek. That was my promise to me, and that was my promise to the viewers / friends and fans. So that's what's happening. In other words, not much. I do have a strategy for how I'm going to continue this never-ending cycle. Yep, almost an hour. So far, it's been 50 minutes and 40 seconds as of right now that I've been playing this for, which isn't nearly as long as my Super Mario Maker videos, but you wait, just you wait. Even with a shiny charm, not one Shiny Pikipek. Not one. I'm trying to be determined. I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm not doing a very good job at being optimistic now that I'm hearing myself. But I'm trying. I was too exhausted to do anything, so I decided to throw my exhaustion into shiny hunting. I think I might have lost some brain matter with this decision. But you know what? If I can finally spot that Shiny Pikipek, it will all be worth it. That will vindicate that this was a good idea. That I made good use of my time. All I need to do is spot one Shiny Pikipek and catch it. That's it. No more than that. Which is easier said than done. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Because honestly, I'm not doing anything remotely interesting. I'm just showcasing what it means to dedicate yourself to be a shiny hunter. Again, it's not fun, and it's not for everyone. Whew! Might want to get some water. Hold on. Small little break. I'm not going anywhere, I'm just... pausing to chug down some water that I have right beside me. So I'm going to try not to get up for anything. I've turned off the phones. I have a jug of water by me. I have snacks if I need it. Do I have a... starting to sweat. I feel like I should have like a wash rag or something to wipe off. Arthur says, how's your Kingdom Hearts Let's Play going? It's going relatively fine. I kind of stopped for a little bit. And unfortunately, I haven't progressed any further than I did when we first stopped the Let's Play. Granted, I have been to the next, or basically the first, I want to say kingdom. I have Super Mario Odyssey on the brain too much. But the next place, which is Wonderland. And there was this boss at the very end, when you're in one of the houses that is upside down. I've yet to beat that boss, unfortunately. Jeez, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing right now. Alright, get rid of that Pikipek. And now I need to use a Lepa Berry in order to bring back Vero's pluck. What does it say? Oh man, I couldn't read that. Okay, world, and you reached Wonderland already? Already? I mean, remember, when I first stopped off, before we restart the entire Let's Play, I defeated that one, I'm not gonna know names, but that one bad guy in... Gosh darn it, what is that first area called? That's like the hub world for Kingdom Hearts. Oh, it's on the tip of my head. I can't remember what it's called, though. Traverse Town. It was Traverse Town. So last time I stopped off... Oh, no, there's another Pikipek. That's one too many. But yeah, I haven't really progressed any further. I recorded 2 other videos earlier on where I got to Wonderland. I was fighting that one boss with a lot of difficulty. And I'm not talking about the cards. But I was never able to convert those videos properly. Like, once again, my Windows Vista fails at doing anything good for me. So I had to scrap those videos, and once Ultimate Hero started messing around with the actual PlayStation 4 recording stuff, where you can record to the PlayStation 4 on your own and use a microphone to do that, I thought, hey, let's just restart Kingdom Hearts. That way, I don't even know what to say. Okay. Can't think right now. Alright, false swipe this Pikipek. I'm going to do more Kingdom Hearts soon. I just haven't found the time to do it yet. But I will do some more soon. Silly brother. The one thing I'm sad about, I'm honestly speaking about this, because I've been rewatching the videos too. Heck, I saw the last video where I completely had a meltdown. Not only just because I couldn't beat Riku twice in a race, but also because, and I mentioned this in case you couldn't hear it, this was the 3rd time we tried to record that single episode. Maybe more than that. And we were just fried. Because we recorded everything. Every single episode of Kingdom Hearts. Including the ones you haven't seen. Up to Traverse Town. And then later to the boss of Traverse Town. We did that all in one day. Now imagine having to re-record some of the episodes several times because you don't know what the heck you're doing. Like, there were times when I accidentally deleted the recording because I pressed the record button twice. And like Ultimate Hero said, there was that one time when none of us were paying attention and I was sitting on the microphone. I was sitting on the microphone. That was bad. But I'm getting off topic. One thing I'm really sad about when it comes to recordings of Kingdom Hearts, heck, any of the games that Ultimate Hero records with the PlayStation 4, is the mic volume. It's not that good. The audio for the game is great. Picture perfect. But it's louder than the mic volume. You can barely hear me and Ultimate Hero at all. And that disappoints me so much. That's especially apparent when it comes to Kingdom Hearts. You can barely hear Ultimate Hero when he speaks Kyra's lines. I think her name's Kyra. I might be saying it wrong. But that makes me sad. I'm going to ask him if there's perhaps a better microphone that he can purchase for the PlayStation 4. Because that's the one thing I would change out of those recordings, aside from it being more than 15 minutes. 15 minutes isn't enough time to play a video game. It really isn't. Imagine if I was playing one of the bigger video games, like, let's say, I was just watching this Mass Effect. 15 minutes of each episode of Mass Effect. And the game is how long? It drives me crazy. I'm sorry, I'm missing everything you're saying. If I could get to my computer, I could keep track of what you're saying, Adrian and Emily. Because it's hard to pay attention to my phone and my game at the same time. So, apologies on that if I haven't answered something. By the way, it has officially become an hour and 38 seconds. It's a good thing my phone has a timer function. Then again, I can always just look at my clock straight ahead of me. Because once 6 o'clock comes around, it is going to be nighttime on this game. Guaranteed. And even before then, like 5 minutes before, the sky's going to darken. Maybe 15 minutes before. But still, I digress. Any more questions? I feel like I spent way too much time on that one, and I deviated from the question like way too many times. I love how I used the word deviated. I could have used any other word, but I used deviated. Anyways, nothing new to see here. Just more Pikipek fainting. I kind of feel bad. But that's what happens when you do SOS shiny hunting. If you think the Kingdom Hearts 1 is long, imagine what you would get with Kingdom Hearts 2. Plus 3. Yep, I know. I wanted to rely on the Media to record Kingdom Hearts and all my LPs outside of the Switch. But unfortunately, I've been finding too many problems with it. The Media, or the, what we call it, Live Gaming Portable, it's not perfect. Unfortunately, while recording Super Mario Odyssey and other projects, I've noticed there's some problems with that capture card. It's not perfect. So I have to learn to deal with those imperfections and try to bear myself with them. For example, yeah, I know. I'll get to those games soon, Emily. I promise. Not sure if it'll be this week. Maybe it'll be during the weekend I'll continue to play Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. But I will promise to get to those games. As well as every other project on Wii to play. Finally got a flip video. Did you guys know that? I finally got a flip video again, despite everyone saying that it's terrible. I like it. That's all I'm going to say on that topic. Okay, so I'm going to mention this again. One cheat you can use when you're shiny hunting is if you want to waste a turn, just use a berry that won't do anything for the Pokemon. Like, for example, this raspberry can recover from a burn. Well, Vero's not burned. All it does is waste a turn. It doesn't even waste a berry. It just wastes a turn. So there's that. And my mouth is dry. I need to get more water. Good thing I filled the whole entire jug. I wonder how much water I'm going to go through before this live stream's over. That's almost a personal challenge for me. Let's see if I don't finish off a 2-gallon jug of water before this live stream is over. Yikes. That would be pretty terrible. I'm gonna eat myself. Oh! Did you just see that? That was like the most exciting thing that's happened so far. Konani, my shiny male Poplio that I randomly received while hatching an egg at Pokepelago, just leveled up to level 90. Just now. So, something to keep in mind, I guess. Anyway, sorry. I'm also eating Pepperidge Farm's Milano orange-flavored chocolate wafers, cookies. And they're good. I'm just afraid I'm going to finish them all before this live stream's over. How many Pikipek have you faced already? Good gravy, I don't know. I refuse to keep track on that. But if you really want to, you can rewatch the video and find out for yourself. I'll probably watch the video myself and figure out the tally. But I have no way to figure out the tally right now. And honestly, being as exhausted and cranky as I am right now, I really don't want to keep tally of how many Pikipek I've made faint. Really don't. I think, though, this is my... Let me think. I want to say I've used Pluck about 40 times. I could be wrong, though. It could be more, it could be less. I'm not 100% sure. At one point during the live stream, I just lost track of everything. Ooh, see the stars in the sky? Emily just said something and I couldn't read it. Let me see if I can find that message again. I think she was saying something about a hug. You know Emily like I do. Of course you'd love a hug. And maybe a smooch on the cheek or something like that. Sorry, Emily, I didn't get to read your entire message. My bad. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I don't have the computer right beside me, so the only way I can see the chat room is when it... Oh, okay, I see it. Emily said, do you want to relax in my arms? It'll be hard to relax right now, but yes, I would love to relax in your arms, Emily, so much. Take me, Emily, take me. Yay! I don't know if this is appropriate to talk about. I'm going to say this right now because I kind of feel bad. But I'm going to see if I can go onto Discord after the live stream's over. Give me a few more minutes, though, after the live stream, because I have to walk over to my mom's house because I promised her that I was going to spend time with her and watch TV or something like that. But I'm also going to bring my computer. So, if I'm not completely out of my mind and my family doesn't distract me too much, expect me on Discord after the live stream, like 5 to 10 minutes after the live stream is over. Can't promise that's exactly what's going to happen, but I'm really going to try to make it happen. Oh, Emily hugged me. I think I felt it. It feels like love. Do you think me and Emily are A ship? Of course, I'm not a ship. She's a Gudra. I'm a human. My point being is I don't have a good point. I'm just being funny again. Har har. Hee hee. Ha ha. I don't know what to say at this point. This is what happens. You don't have too many people to talk to during a live stream when you're trying to shiny hunt for, let alone one Pokemon. This is what can happen to you. You go mentally insane. Can a hug solve that? I want to believe a hug can solve that. Oh, did you just see the sky? I don't think I'm going to be on Slack today. I want to stick to just one chat site. So yeah, it's just going to be Discord. If I remember to, I will post a link for the two of you to visit that place. In the description below. Once the live stream's over. I can't do it now. My hands are full. But anyways, the sky just turned purple. Ooh, it's pretty. It also means that it's turning dark and getting later. So yeah. It's because I don't have Discord. Oh. Okay. Adrian, I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can bring Slack up for you, but if I do, you'll be the only person I talk to, which I feel bad about because there's so many other people on my Slack account that would want to talk to me too while I'm there. We'll just have to see what happens. I'm already pretty tired as it is. But like I said, we'll just see what happens. Okay, let's see. Use Raspberry. Pikipek uses Peck. Vera heals with leftovers. And the cycle continues. One shiny Pikipek. That's all I ask. Is it that much trouble to find a shiny Pikipek? A Pikipek. A common bird Pokemon of Alola. I'm not asking for a shiny Vulpix. I'm not asking for a shiny Pikachu. I'm not asking for a shiny Marini because gosh, will that be a nightmare. I just want a shiny Pikipek. Shiny Mimikyu too. Yikes. Some of the Pokemon don't like to call for SOS often, and that will make some of these shiny hunts a lot less enjoyable. Not that this one's enjoyable. It'll be a lot more tedious and hard to endure, I guess. How many plucks have I used? I don't think anyone's gonna know that. Because I don't even know that. My point being is how many plucks do I have left? That's what I'm basing how long. Oh, wow. The sky just turned blue. It's kind of crazy how sudden it happens. So, Adrian, Emily, do you have any more questions for me? Emily says, yay for the blue sky. I mean, it's a darker blue. It's a nighttime blue. Although I do love blue. I like lighter blue, but darker blue is also nice too. Looks very beautiful when it's dyed with stars. It almost makes me feel a little bit more relaxed. Almost. Except my back still hurts. Maybe Emily can give me a massage or something. Or just squeeze me hard enough that my back cracks, for the lack of a better term. Pop the pressure in my back. So I relax better. I don't know. A lot of this doesn't matter right now because I'm still shiny hunting. I'm still doing this. Uh-oh. Out of all the things that I brought with me, I forgot to grab tissue. Oh, Emily's caressing me. At least in RP world. Yeah, I forgot to grab tissues. My nose is running a little. I think I can endure it right now, but if I have to, I might have to set down the game so I can grab a box of tissues. Oh, mouth dry again. Don't worry, Emily is being PG. That's good. I'd hate for anyone on YouTube to bring down this video just because me and Emily are role playing right now. You know, just cute, fun relationship stuff. It's like we're on a honeymoon. It's like me and Emily are in our honeymoon phase, and it never has to end. I never want our honeymoon phase to end, Emily. What am I talking about anymore? I'm crazy. I'm totally crazy. Oh well. Emily will be there to catch me if I fall or faint. I really don't want to faint again. Adrian's making a King of Hearts reference. King of Hearts? No, Kingdom Hearts. Jeez. Fail me. Talking about the papaya fruit? Papaya fruit? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Payu fruit? I can't pronounce it. At least not right now. I'll probably rewatch the video and figure out where I went wrong with my pronunciation. What was I saying? Oh yeah, fainting. I really hate fainting. I don't want to get too far into this, but every time I get a shot or a blood test, I faint. And I have these really bad symptoms, like feeling white as a sheet, almost wanting to throw up. And unfortunately, something happened this last week where it had nothing to do with even getting a needle stuck in me. All it had to do with was Mom trying to get rid of some infection in my ear. It was a long story. And she used like this one thing to squirt water into my ear. And after 20 times of her doing this, and I mean squirting water really hard into my ear just to try to get rid of this infection, 20 times after that, I fainted. And I felt the same symptoms I do when I get a stupid shot. Doesn't even matter if it's a flu shot. I will feel the same symptoms, and it sucks, and I'm sweating already, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. Emily, hug me. I think I forgot what I was doing for this battle. Oh my gosh. I really hate fainting, you guys. I really hate fainting. It's like the most traumatic experience for me. I love how I'm talking about that randomly in a Pokemon Shiny Hunt Livestream video. But again, this is what happens when you start to run out of things to talk about. You go way too deep. way too deep. Again, I'm sorry for that. Let's talk about the controversy. Okay, we're going to bring that up now. Emily wants to talk about why Teen Titans Go to the Movies is bad. I was saving this for a completely different video. But you know what? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? I don't know if I'll explain my full thoughts on it, but I'll definitely go over some key factors. The biggest one, there are so many more Cartoon Network shows that deserve a movie, like the original Teen Titans, Adventure Time. I'm not really that big of a fan of Adventure Time, but gosh darn it, they deserve a movie more than Teen Titans Go does. That's like the biggest thing that bugs me about Teen Titans Go getting their own movie. The other thing is, this is only the second movie Cartoon Network has gone to do. The first one was the Powerpuff Girls movie. That's understandable. Powerpuff Girls is a big deal. It's very popular. But Teen Titans Go? Well, okay, I need to explain something. I'm talking about theater releases, because there's been plenty of TV movies for just about every show, including, yes, regular show. Regular show got a movie, but no, it wasn't a theater release. It wasn't a worldwide theater release. The only other show that's had a worldwide theater release was the Powerpuff Girls movie. Teen Titans Go to the Movies is the second movie from Cartoon Network to be in theaters. It sucks. It makes me sick. Ugh, I don't like it. I'm getting distracted again. That's my main key points about Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Forget the fact that the Teen Titans Go show has just... There's some good episodes and there's some bad episodes. Teen Titans Go's from Warner Bros? Well, yeah, but Teen Titans Go is on Cartoon Network. So Cartoon Network kind of has the license for Teen Titans Go since it's on their network, as well as Warner Bros. And DC, which... I guess DC has been making a lot of great things, according to a lot of people's input. Wonder Woman is the best thing to come out of DC in so long. Considering Teen Titans Go made a quip about Wonder Woman, I guess that says a lot. So Marvel's doing better than DC. That might not be any surprise to anyone. But Teen Titans Go to the Movies, that's not going to make things better. In fact, I didn't mention this yet, and I thought about mentioning it in my actual video for my rant of Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Do you know about this show called Unikitty? This cute little show based on this cute unicorn cat character that you see in the Lego movie. The TV show of Unikitty is, I'm not kidding, produced by the same people that made Teen Titans Go. The same people made Unikitty, who make Teen Titans Go. I can tell you, without skipping a beat, I love Unikitty more than Teen Titans Go. I will say that 5 times. I love Unikitty more than Teen Titans Go. 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 That was technically 6 times, but you get the point. I kind of hope Teen Titans Go to the movies
shoots himself in the foot with this idea that the box office reviews, the money they make in, that single-handedly takes down the Teen Titans Go show. I kind of hope that. But at the same time, if Teen Titans Go finally goes off the air just because the movie didn't make enough money, what's going to happen to Unikitty? Some other show, something like that. Someone's going to have to catch Unikitty once Teen Titans Go falls. And that kind of sucks in a way. Because like I said, I really like Unikitty. I think it's a smart, cute show. League's better than Teen Titans Go, but considering Teen Titans Go producers made Unikitty, the whole production could go down for the entire, you know what I'm talking about, sort of. My point is that if Teen Titans goes down the tubes because they can't make enough money, then so will Unikitty, unless another producer or show or company or Cartoon Network independently buys the rights to Unikitty. My point is, if Teen Titans Go... okay, that didn't come out right. If Teen Titans Go gets taken down, then there's a chance so will Unikitty. And that makes me sad. But at the same time, if Teen Titans Go gets pulled off the air, I'm not going to miss it. We got plenty of other great shows on Cartoon Network, like The Amazing World of Gumball. I personally feel that's the best Cartoon Network show ever. I personally feel that. Her humor is exactly the same as Teen Titans Go. The thing is, yeah, I don't know if I read that whole line exactly, but the humor for Teen Titans Go, it sort of works better for Unikitty. And here's the other thing. The characters are a lot nicer and genuine towards each other. I want to say this because Cartoon Network promotes Stop Bullying. They tell kids to stop bullying. They show Teen Titans Go clips to try to get kids to stop bullying. Teen Titans Go, for the entire Cartoon Network series, is a good cause of bullying. They bully each other all the time. Robin's whacking everyone with his staff. The other Titans are making fun of Robin's size. The April Fool's Day episode. Don't get me started. It's one of my least favorite episodes of Teen Titans Go ever. And I think it single-handedly made me hate April Fool's Day. Oh, I can't. Oh. I've said way too much about this already, but those are some of my most honest opinions when it comes to Teen Titans Go overall and Teen Titans Go to the movies. Need a drink of water. Whew. Teen Titans Go is a kid's show, and that explains it. But here's the thing. Kids shows have changed dramatically since I was a kid. Like, drastically. I've been on this earth for 30 years. My voice might not sound like it. My looks might not look like it. But I've been on this earth for 30 years, and I've seen how under the bar TV shows for kids have gotten. Disney Channel, we used to have Aladdin, Hercules, The Little Mermaid, the older Mickey Mouse cartoons. Now Disney Channel is polluted by sitcoms like Casey Undercover, which I don't mind. Bunked, Hey Jesse, Andy Mack, a lot of other stuff I can't think of right now. But Disney Channel by itself, the channel has changed so drastically. There were kid shows that were actually good kid shows that didn't promote violence and weren't weird. I don't know. We've gone far away from when we had Looney Tunes on the air and stuff from Hanna-Barbera to regular show and Adventure Time and other weird shows that are also coming out. There's like this show called Apple and something. Ugh, that does not look good. I'm saying that a lot of TV shows have kind of gone down the tube, especially when it comes to kids' TV shows. That's just the way I see it. Yeah. Well, okay, hold on. We have some cartoons like Star vs. the Force of Evil, Gravity Falls, and DuckTales reboot. Yes, I do love those. Sometimes people can make good reboots. I'll tell you one that wasn't a good reboot, Tarzan. They did a reboot of Tarzan for Cartoon Network. That was the most awful show I can think of. So there are, yes, there are still good cartoons, like Amazing World of Gumball, Star vs. the Force of Evil. I think Craig of the Creek is going to be good. That one looks interesting. But then you have all these other weird shows that I feel are meant to melt your brain. Like Pickle and Peanut. I've never watched a whole episode of that, but the advertisement for it, oh my gosh, terrible. Why? It's... kids' TV shows are supposed to inspire kids. Make them a better person. Not just... I don't know. I feel like I'm on the fence about this because, like I said, I have been living for a long time. 30 years is a long time. It honestly doesn't feel like 30 years sometimes. But I look back at all the things that used to be on TV and the stuff that's on TV right now, and I had to say, what the heck? Especially with Disney Channel. It changed so drastically. You used to just have cartoons on based off of movies like Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, Hercules, some other stuff. Okay, I was going to say this. Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, the original DuckTales, all of those used to be on the air on Disney Channel. What do we have on Disney Channel most of the time now? Sitcoms. It's just such a drastic change. It makes me surprised to even happen and appalled. At least Cartoon Network has an app called not Toonami. That's the wrong one. What was it called? Boomerang. But yes, there are still good TV shows on. I think I just saw either Adrian or Emily post this. But I think they mentioned My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. MLP, Friendship is Magic. FIM. I don't know. The new My Little Pony series. That is good. I guess you could even say I'm a brony? Yikes. Here's the problem, though. I'm missing so many episodes. Like, so many. I think I'm in the middle of season 4. And I stopped watching My Little Pony. Why? I don't know. Maybe there were just too many other things happening for me. I will say this, since I'm openingly mentioning it. I said that all wrong. But I will mention this. I watched the My Little Pony movie. and I love it. I love the My Little Pony movie. It was really good. It was really cute. I'm blushing or sweating right now, in case you couldn't tell. There was a lot of heart to it, and yet it was very epic. It was such a good movie. One of the best ones of 2017. One of the best ones, I should say. I have a question for the two of you. This involves Teen Titans Go to the Movies. By the way, what am I doing right now? That's the category for Wheel of Fortune right now. What are you doing? Okay, anyways. Let me think. Okay. Teen Titans Go to the Movies. None of us want to see it. The only reason I'm going to watch it, if I ever, is if they throw it on the Cartoon Network. And I promise you they're going to throw that onto Cartoon Network at some point. Regardless, there's the Emoji Movie. I never watched it. In fact, I hated the idea as soon as I heard it. It was terrible. It did terrible box office reviews, and everyone basically hates it for the most part. That said, which do you think is worse? Do you think Teen Titans Go to the Movies will be worse than the Emoji Movie? That is my community question right now. Do you think Teen Titans Go to the Movies will be worse than the Emoji Movie, which by far is the worst movie of 2017, period? That is my community question. I have no idea how long I've been procrastinating for. I enjoy talking sometimes when my mouth isn't dry, but at the same time, I'm still trying to do something. Wait, did I? Okay, I was looking at something else. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. These time flies a little faster talking to you two. There's no way the Teen Titans Go will be worse than the Emoji Movie. Alright then. So the Emoji Movie is worse than Teen Titans Go to the Movies will be. I mean, I've never watched the entirety of the Emoji Movie, but I don't know. I'm on the fence when it comes to that. I mean, I'm not watching. Trust me. I'm not watching the Emoji Movie at all. But, I don't know. The way Teen Titans goes, the show itself, it's just so mixed up, but more times than not, it just seems to be more negatively influenced. There was a whole episode, at least toward the end, where the Teen Titans Go wished for something out of selfishness, and basically the entire world was the victim because of it. It was a New Year's episode, and I guess the Teen Titans Go fought Father Time and Baby New Year, something cruddy like that. And once they beat them, their wish was to have the best New Year's ever without interruption. And what did that mean? It meant the whole rest of the world would pay for it. The very last scene of that episode shows skulls, and mostly skulls, all over the place. Just because the Teen Titans were selfish enough to, I don't know. There's some good episodes of Teen Titans Go, but most of them are bad. You really have to choose. But honestly, if you never watched Teen Titans Go, good for you. It's honestly a terrible show. And the worst part of all, which I haven't even mentioned yet, is Cartoon Network is drilling it in everyone's skulls. They're almost using the entire show as hypnosis. They will not let this show go. In other words, every single day you will see more than a dozen Teen Titans Go episodes. They are running that show into the ground. They're basing the entirety of Cartoon Network of today on that one show. There was a time when they said that they were going to have a whole marathon of Teen Titans Go episodes, every single episode from Christmas Eve until Christmas. They continued that up until the new year. They kept showing nothing but Teen Titans Go. The only time you didn't see Teen Titans Go on Cartoon Network during that entire few weeks was when Adult Swim was on and you were blessed by King of the Hill or the Cleveland Show or something like that. Blessed might be the wrong word, but you get the point. Hours and hours and hours of Teen Titans Go. Almost 7 days a week for like 1 to 2 or 1.5 weeks. It was ridiculous. It was stupid. It was unnecessary. And I avoided Cartoon Network like the plague after Christmas Day. Because it was terrible. Terrible that they showed Teen Titans Go non-stop for almost the entire day up until New Year's Eve. Terrible. Raven is the only character of the Teen Titans Go series that's been done very well. Yes and no. I agree that Raven is more so the same person of Teen Titans Go, but there's some episodes where she's put into a bad light. There really is. But yeah, I would probably say Raven's my favorite too. I used to think Beast Boy was fun to watch, but he's pretty abusive and I don't know. Teen Titans Go can die in the fire. I will watch repeats of the original Teen Titans shows more than I will watch Teen Titans Go if I get the chance. And I applaud Cartoon Network for re-airing episodes of Teen Titans. Heck, because of that, I think I've seen every single Teen Titans episode, period. Every single one. The Slade Saga, what were they called? The Brotherhood of Evil Saga. The very last episode where Beast Boy is trying to rekindle with Tara, but Tara somehow doesn't remember Beast Boy, and she's now at school and Beast Boy runs into the light, and that's all, folks. No more Teen Titans episodes. I gotta say this also. Do you know a show called Samurai Jack? It was super popular, and that show for a while just stopped. There was no real ending to it until 2017 when they started airing a brand new season 7, I think it's season 7, of Samurai Jack. The very last season where they would complete the saga of Samurai Jack, which would start who knows how long ago. And the ending was perfect. I was surprised at the season. And they did it correctly. I was really happy about that. So if that can happen, why can't it happen with Teen Titans? With Teen Titans. I was about to say go again. Yikes. By the way, still distracted. Still haven't found that shiny Pikipek. You know, the worst thing that could happen at this point is if I'm still playing this game by 8 o'clock. like I said, I turn off the phone. I turn off my answering machine. There is nothing to interrupt me from playing this. So if my mom's trying to call me right now, wondering where I am, I'm not going to hear it. And if it's 8, well, then I'm missing the amazing race, and I won't be happy about that. Let's change the topic a bit. Do you have any reality TV shows that you like? I'm going to mention this again. I love The Amazing Race. That's like my most favorite reality TV show ever. Because these contestants travel all around the world trying these different things based off challenges that are stuff that people around the world do as a living. You get to see all these exotic locations. It's just so awesome. Yes, there's your bit of drama every once in a while, but it's not overplayed like, let's just say the Housewives of Orange County or something dumb like that. There's some reality shows I will try to stay far away from if I can help it. Although I'll be honest, and I'm glad she doesn't watch my videos or knows about them. My mom watches some weird stuff, sometimes depressing. I'm going to mention one show she watches, and I'm going to say right now, I never want to watch that show. Hoarders. Never. Never. No. Never, 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 no, no, never, never, no. I hate Hoarders. And a lot of other shows she watches. Like My 600-Pound Life. Why would you watch something depressing? Why? Life is already a struggle as it is. Why would you watch other people struggling and just having a miserable time on TV? Adrian says he doesn't like reality shows that much. That's understandable. I feel like you need to pick and choose which ones. There's obviously popular ones that you might not care for, like Survivor and Big Brother. But I feel like Amazing Race is the best to come out of reality shows. And that's saying a lot considering one of the first reality shows I ever watched, and this isn't a lie, was Fear Factor. That was the first reality show that I probably ever watched. And I did not like it. I mean, it was interesting watching the contestants do some of these dangerous stunts. But when it came to the food, no. I had to look away every single time. Aw, Emily's giving me a massage. Feels so good. I have no idea how long I've been at this right now. Well, I could look at the timer. 1 hour and 48 minutes and 45 seconds. Has it really been that long? It feels like ages. I'm going to say this again. Shiny hunting isn't for everyone. And I'm starting to think it isn't for me either. Eventually, if you're persistent enough, I'm sure you'll get your reward. But the shiny hunts, like to have a shiny dex where you have every single Pokemon in shiny form that's from the Pokédex, I don't think I could ever do that. Like, I'll try, but I don't think that could ever be an accomplishment. I was lucky enough to be able to record every Pokemon in the Pokédex at one point, which I could still do if I look up all the other Pokemon I named terribly from my Pokemon, let's just say, Black and White 2 games, just to put one out. But I did register every Pokemon in the Pokédex several times. The first time I ever did was in Heart Gold, which I was super happy about. Although I kind of cheated and used Game Shark to get Arceus, so oops. The good news is that Nintendo distributed Arceus as a wireless gift if you had the code. So now I have a legit Arceus. But still, still losing my mind over here. Although I brought up a lot of topics. But still no Shiny Pikipek. Like I said, common bird of Alola. Got the shiny charm. I'm doing everything right as far as I know. And it's still taking me this long to find the Shiny Pikipek. That says a lot. That speaks volumes to how tough shiny hunting is, no matter how low that number goes for the percentage of finding a shiny Pokemon. It's like 400 and something to 1, which is a lot better than it used to be, but still, oh, this is physically, mentally, and maybe even emotionally draining to do this. Which is, like I said, why I'm not going to live stream myself catching every single shiny Pokemon ever. Not happening. I don't care if I even get paid to do it. I'm not doing it. That's ridiculous. I'm not the kind of person that can tolerate a task like that. I will shiny hunt off camera when I'm waiting for commercials to end for my shows, or when I'm just mindlessly watching YouTube videos. But I'm not going to live stream myself trying to catch every shiny Pokemon ever. Not happening. I'm just not that kind of person. I don't have that kind of time, and I got way too many other projects that I still need to do. I want to go back to the Flip video camera, because now that I have Flip, I can go back to every single project I started and never finished. I'll mention this right now because Adrian likes this one. Pokemon Fire Red. I can go back and record more episodes of Pokemon Fire Red. You know, along with Pokemon Sun, Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Ultra Moon, all that stuff. It just, all that matters is that I have the time to do it. Time and patience. Especially time, though. Because, gosh almighty, sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time. Especially when it takes, and I'm going to mention this again, 5 hours to convert a single Super Mario Odyssey video to even play on your Windows Vista computer. 5 hours just to wait to convert a video. Not fun. Not fun, not fun, not fun. It makes trying to stick to a schedule way harder. If I ever try to stick to an actual schedule for my YouTube channel, I'm going to be having to record, convert, edit, and post these videos way ahead of when I'm supposed to. I think Ultimate Hero kind of shares in my similarities when it comes to posting videos. I mean, he can post them way easier than I can, but let's talk about a hat in time. He just uploaded the video where we finally made it to World 2, which I guess I'll just call Deadbird Studios, because that's what the location's called. We are past that. In real time, we are up to the point where we are going to face off against the third boss of World 3. And that took a long time just to get to. So we're running far behind on a hand time videos. And we can spend hours just recording hat in time. which has become one of my favorite LPs that isn't on my channel. Speaking of stuff that's not on my channel, well, no, that's not what I wanted to say. Speaking of non-Nintendo stuff, because Hand Time isn't a Nintendo product at all, I'm kind of skeptical about doing this, but there's a part of me that wants to upload some more games that aren't from Nintendo. I don't know if Adrian has seen this yet, but I believe there is a video that has already been uploaded called Let's Play Sproggywood. That was just something that King Shy Guy 92, who I finally introduced in the video, let me try out. That obviously has nothing to do with Nintendo. You're not going to find Sproggywood on the Nintendo Switch eShop. So that's officially a non-Nintendo video. I mean, I love Nintendo and all, but there's still some games that I would like to play that Nintendo wouldn't offer. Like some of the ones I play on Coen Bros, like Cluster Truck. Oh my gosh, Cluster Truck is fun. It's aggravating, but it's fun. I haven't recorded much episodes for Cluster Truck, but still, my point being. Which brings me to another point. I mean, I play Sonic the Hedgehog games. I guess I have a question for Adrian. Have you seen the first episode of Sonic Forces? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? That's a question for Adrian. While I'm waiting for an answer, I guess I can kind of continue talking, because that's the only thing I'm good at right now on this video. I want to play Sonic Unleashed for the PlayStation 3 on my channel. I don't want to play the Sonic Unleashed Wii version game, because honestly, the Wii version sucks. I was surprised when I found out, but the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, I'm guessing, version of Sonic Unleashed was better. They cheaped out on the Wii and, I'm guessing, PlayStation 2 versions of Sonic Unleashed. So I want to play Sonic Unleashed for the PS3 as an LP on my channel at some point. I say some point because, woo, I have a lot of LPs to still complete. I already mentioned Pokemon Fire Red. But I want to say that aside from Mario Kart 8 / Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz is the first LP I officially did for my channel. And it's not done. It looks done, but it's not, because there's 2 secret worlds I need to earn. Now, I won't go too far into all the details about how to earn the secret worlds or how I'm going to record myself earning the secret worlds. I'm not going to do that. That's for another video or another rant. What I am going to say is my LP of Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz will not feel complete. Wow, I'm not paying attention. I'm glad I used false swipe. But anyways, my LP of Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz will not be complete until I show off World 9 and World 10. By the way, thanks for the caressing, Emily. I think Adrian said that Sonic Unleashed is a good game. It really depends on what platform you're playing it with. It really, really does, because there are 2 extra worlds in the PlayStation 3 version that's not on the Wii version. There's an airplane fighting segment I have no idea existed in the PlayStation 3 version and not in the Wii version. Hub worlds, which are non-existent to the Wii version. And one of the biggest gripes is the Wii version has way too many Sonic Werehog stages. While in the PS3 version, there's only one per world. One. And it's a long slog through this world where you're actually leveling up and not mindlessly throwing your arms around to defeat every enemy. There's actually strategy to the Werehog stages in the PlayStation 3 version. I need another drink of water. Okay, let me get plucked. There we go. It would be easier to showcase it than to talk about it. Because I was shocked when I found out how many differences were in the PS3 version versus the Wii version. And I grew up playing the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed. I feel like I'm talking about Sonic Unleashed too much right now. So back to Sonic Forces. I've only uploaded one episode of that on Coen Bros. First off, I want to know how people like it. And second off, I want to apologize. This goes back to what I was talking about with the AverMedia Live Gaming Portable. It is not perfect. And sadly, I went through a crash course when it came to that. Toward the end of episode 2, this is real, toward the ending of episode 2, which hasn't been uploaded quite yet, but I'm hopefully going to work on it soon, it crashed. The entire footage crashed just at the end. And that's not all. Because it crashed, because the AverMedia was having problems, everything we thought we were recording about episode 3, it was gone. We didn't even record episode 3. We thought we were recording episode 3, but we never did. From the moment we pressed the record button to the moment we stopped it, I found out that episode 3 never recorded. It disappeared. The entirety of everything we did for episode 3 disappeared. And honestly, I think episode 3 is one of my favorite episodes when it comes to our playthrough of Sonic Forces. In fact, I love Sonic Forces as a game. Because Sonic Boom, again, can die in the fire. I do not like Sonic Boom. I'm surprised to find anyone that likes the Sonic Boom franchise, which unfortunately Galaxy Whis, my brother, does. I need to mention this also. I wish I could post the link right now. Hold on. Yeah, Sonic Boom sucks. I agree with that. But here's the thing. And I really want to post a link to this soon. On the channel Galaxy Whis, which, once again, that's one of my two brothers. Galaxy Whis did an entire LP for Sonic Generations, which I enjoyed being a part of. I was actually there, co-commentating, while Child played Sonic Generations. And one of the cooler things is, toward the end of the LP, I played the original Sonic the Hedgehog for the very first time and beat it while having unlimited continues, because I couldn't beat that game to save my life without unlimited continues. But, all that said, because I knew how bad Sonic Boom was, but at the same time I also knew how much Galaxy Whis, was defending it, which is kind of ridiculous. Galaxy Whis defends Sonic Boom. He says it's not the worst Sonic game out there. He claims the worst Sonic game that was ever made was Sonic Riders one of the Sonic Riders games, the third one. What was it? No, Sonic Free Riders. That's what it was. He says Sonic Free Riders is the worst Sonic game ever made. I think it's in the ballpark, but for Shiloh, I'm going to keep calling him Shiloh, by the way, for Shiloh to defend Sonic Boom like he does, when the game comes with all these glitches and slow down on the scenes, it's like, what the heck? But here's the thing. I'm going all over the place with this conversation. But Galaxy Whisk, Shiloh's channel, YouTube channel, it has more views than I do. And way more views on some of his videos. So I think it's safe to say Galaxy Whisk is popular for one reason or another. So on one of the last videos of Sonic Unleashed, I said, if enough people tell you that they would like to see you play Sonic Boom, would you do it? And he said, heck yeah, I want to defend the game. I guess I'm going to be a part of that when that day comes. But I don't know why Shiloh likes Sonic Boom. I mean, not likes, but defends it. Sonic Boom single-handedly made me almost not believe Sega could make another good game again. Sonic Mania came along, which was great, but that wasn't exactly provided by Sega. It was provided by a die-hard fan that Sega gave permission to work on the game. But when Sonic Forces was finally announced, I had hopes because it wasn't Sonic Boom. It had nothing to do with Sonic Boom. I felt that Sonic Forces would hopefully, I say hopefully, revive the original Sonic 3D games. Going all the way back from Sonic Adventure, games like Sonic Unleashed, like I mentioned, Sonic Colors, which I love. That's where Galaxy Whisk got his name, because, you know, there's Wisp in the game. But it's like Sonic Boom deviated from all those Sonic 3D games, and it was just disappointing. And then when they mentioned Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, it's like, I give up, Sega, I give up. You're not going to give another good Sonic game or bring back Super Monkey Ball? I give up on you. I'm done. I quit. No more games from you, Sega. No more. With Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces, I guess I have renewed faith in Sega. This is all stuff I want to mention in other videos. I feel like Sega is a mixed bag. They have their good projects, they make some risky choices, and sometimes it doesn't turn out right, but sometimes they just make some really bad games. Super Monkey Ball Adventure. The style was a little too realistic. The missions were terrible. And don't get me started on Moonhaven, where you traverse this one part of Moonhaven for so long, the sound effects actually make your ears hurt. Sega didn't do a thing about it. In fact, Sega's been kind of infamous for sometimes releasing games that haven't been properly, they're not fully completed. Sonic Boom's obviously one of the games I'm talking about, but then there's Sonic, Racing Transform. Sonic and Sega Racing Transformed. That game was not complete. There was so many glitches on that, including a mini game that just wouldn't play. That was impossible to play. Time trial challenges that were impossible to beat. Sega had to make so many patches for this game they released because they didn't fix it the first time. They just threw the game out as soon as they could without fixing it completely. And I'm just like, Sega, what is wrong with you? So like I said, Sega is a mixed bag. They got their good games, and they got a lot of bad ones. But I've been kind of coming back to the fact that even if Sega keeps making some of these bad games, that doesn't mean that they can't make good games. And without spoiling anything, I feel like Sonic Forces helped me renew my faith in Sega. I liked experiencing Sonic Forces. Heck, I want to actually get the game for myself one day. Whew, that was a lot of talking. Time for another swig of water. Uh-oh. I think the jug's about half empty. I told you this would happen. Oh my gosh, and it's 6:45. Oh, I know I promised myself that I wasn't going to leave this live stream until I found a shiny Pikipek. But this is starting to become too long. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, or Sonic 06. That is terrible too. Galaxy Wiz is doing a playthrough of that. He stopped in the middle of the Sonic, well, not in the